What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Hey, you know what? I was thinking, I don't know how many of you do leaves the way I do them, but the next couple weeks, all we really have left, yes, I'm cutting grass, but I'm also doing leaves. So what I'm going to do is just show you guys how I make extra money cleaning out beds, doing fall cleanups, doing leaves. Am I cutting the grass? Yes, I'm cutting the grass, but also I'm doing the leaves at the same time. And number one, what I'll do is I'll start with blowing, and I'll get all the leaves out of the beds, out into the yard. Right now the yards are a little wet, so it doesn't hurt to blow the leaves a little bit. That way you get them somewhat dried off. Number one thing you have to know is know your yards. If you do not know your yards and you start doing leaves, you could hit something, tear your blades up, tear your mower up, and watch out for dog toys. But I'll kind of go through each job with you that I do over the next month. Basically tell you how I priced it, tell you what I get for it. And there's going to be a lot of leaves to do in this backyard. We'll have to tarp them, bring them up, and then I'll shred them up here. But this yard here is a $35 yard. I do just the front yard. You can see it. I just mow the curb area and this right here. This is it. 35 bucks. And I do the neighbor's yard for 40. So you're going to ask me, how do you know how to price leaves? Well, it's basically what you really want to make. There's no structure to this, guys. There really isn't. It's just, how much do I need to make to pay my bills, pay myself, and make a profit? So let me set you up. When I get done with this, I'll tell you how much I charge for it. So let's get this thing on the road. See you in a minute. Okay, so I don't expect to get every leaf off this property. The wind's blowing, it's wet. We're gonna do our best. This is the first leaf cleanup here. There's gonna be probably 2 or 3 more. So let's get this started and see what it looks like when it's done. result. And you're asking, what do you do with all this? Well, this gets blown into over here, as I'm gonna do the same thing over here. We're gonna have to blow those beds out into the backyard and take care of the leaves back there. That will be the second part of the video, and then once it's all done, I'll show you guys what it looks like, and you'll kind of understand. Comes out beautiful. You don't have to take leaves away. Okay, so price. What would I charge for something like that? Basically a double cut, shredding the leaves. I'm gonna charge right around 75 to 80 bucks for a front yard. And not a bad price. It's gonna look beautiful when I'm done, so I'll be back and show you the after view of this property. Okay, so let me show you the after view. Here it is. Yard's all cleaned up. Most of the walkway's I'll have to blow that off again when I do those leaves over there. But that's what it looks like. Sure, there's a few leaves left, but it's all cleaned up, looks good. And no, I do not trim at this time of the season. It's just strictly mowing, leaf cleanup. It was funny, the neighbor was out checking his mailbox. He said, looks great, man, good job. It's good to know that people notice your work, you know, but what's next is a mess. And that is cleaning these beds out, getting them down the hill into that backyard, and getting these bad boys cleaned up. So let's get to it. Once again, you're not worrying about every leaf because you're going to have to come back and do it again. I mean, look at the trees, man. So this is just the first time leaf cleanup. So let's get to it again. A lot of leaves here. Okay, another thing I wanted to tell you, when you're mowing around the tree rings and you're doing leaves, try to get the leaves away from the tree ring. You'll thank me later so you don't have to keep going back and blowing them out from around it. Let's get this thing cut up and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna have to blow again, obviously. And man, that's a lot of leaves. Make sure you're wearing something to protect you from breathing, man. It's nasty out here. Okay, so the guy that lives behind my customer does not want me blowing leaf dust into his woods. Although his woods don't have anything in it, he doesn't like that dust blowing up along the edge of his wood line. Some people, you know what? There are people in this world that have nothing to complain about, so they make up something to complain about. But you know what? That's okay. What I'm going to do next time is just cut a line and then just keep doing it, and then just blow it out into the other parts of the yard and let it sit there, because it's good for the yard. That couldn't have been more than probably 20 pounds of leaf dust. But like I said, man, some people, they have nothing better to do with their time, and they just want to complain. So anyway, that job right there, that to me, probably about an $80 job. I've been on both houses for right at about an hour and 10 minutes. So that's how I do it. Anyway, let me tell you something. You don't need a $12,000 leaf blower to blow leaves. Even if you have a big property, like I've got several that are 1.5 acres, 2 acres that need cut, leaves need done. You just go out and do it, man. You just go out and do it with your anywhere from $40 to $80 set of gator blades and a blower. Guys, hope you enjoyed it. Hope I learned you something today. And as always, Dr. Real was in the house. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. We love you. See you tomorrow. Peace.